Hi, I'm Mike Schramstad of cdocs.com, and welcome to the tip of the day. I want to talk a little bit about adjusting your local parameters and which one of these parameters are actually going to recalculate your restoration and which ones will not. So if we're looking at this crown and tooth number 14, and I go into my local parameters, you can see a lot of these different settings that I have I can change without having the restoration recalculate, and some I cannot. So if I go ahead and change the minimal thickness of one of these, this happens to be a parameter that will not actually recalculate the restoration. So I can go ahead and unlock that minimal thickness, and I can go ahead and set it to a different level. Maybe I want to have that turquoise minimal thickness bubble coming up at a different thickness. Now notice this changed the minimal thickness, but it certainly did not recalculate the proposal. Now, however, let's say we go back to these parameters and we adjust something else. Let's say we go ahead and we adjust something like margin thickness. Now, margin thickness happens to be a parameter that will recalculate the whole restoration. Okay, so if I make changes to the margin thickness of this Emax crown, let's say I want to protect the margins just a little bit more, you have to understand you should do this at the very beginning because this is going to recalculate your entire restoration. So if you made it too far on the design, you're going to have to start over. Now notice also that this changed the fissure height because before I changed the minimal thickness, now I recalculated it with the margin thickness, so now you have a whole different fissure height because it reproposed to the new minimal thickness. Okay, so when we go ahead and we look at these parameters, we have to realize that some of these parameters will actually change your proposal and some will not. Spacer, for instance, will not recalculate your proposal. You can change your spacer. Proximal contact strength, occlusal contact strength, dynamic contact strength, all will recalculate your proposal. We already know margin thickness will recalculate your proposal, and minimal thickness occlusal and minimal thickness radial will not recalculate your proposal. So if you want to make changes to these local parameters, make sure you know which one you're actually changing, and if it's going to recalculate it, do it right away before you spend too much time on your design. For more information on this topic and many others, please visit us at cdocs.com. Thank you.